Here we go.
Hello everyone, welcome on in and thank you for joining us for this first session of a brand new campaign, a one-on-one with Sir Terris.
Hello.
And I just realized that my camera is weird because if I look at the my second monitor, I will be looking away from Terris. So I'm gonna have to watch this amazingly beautiful wall if I want to speak directly to Terris.
It's okay.
Yes, the map is made with Incarnate, as was the starting soon screen. But yeah, since this is the very first session, I'm gonna turn that sound down because you're a little bit loud. And the music is by Alexander Nakarada this time. If you want to find out more about his music, check the About section of this channel and check the... or you can type in !music to find all that information. Thank you, Ariton. Yeah, this was the map that we started making on Monday. One of the ones we made on Monday. I said I was going to tweak it a little bit, and sorry, what?
I said Ardana is very good at maps.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, so Terris, introduce yourself and your character.
Hi, I'm Terris. I play lots of D&D with Ardana on her channel and off. And Frimlin is a homebrew race called a gekkotai, one of my own creations. And he is a bard that specializes in tumbling and gesturing, among other things.
Let's see if I can do something. Yes. And he has a friend with him who will be voiced by yours truly, Karma, the oversized chameleon. There was... oh yeah, what was I going to do?
He comes and goes.
Yeah, he comes and goes. Where are you? No, camera. That I was doing something with. Transform. Can I flip you? Ha! I can! Awesome! That means that every time I'm checking the second monitor, I'm gonna be talking directly to Terris. Nice!
Yay.
But yeah, without further ado, since there's not a whole lot to talk about, because this is the very, very first session, well, let me do some housekeeping first, and then we'll get started. The map, as I said, is made with Incarnate. I love Incarnate. I use it for all the maps I create. The VTT we're going to use to show off the map is Fantasy Grounds. All the sounds are by Sirenscape, or in this, for the opening music, Alexander Nakarada or Adrian von Ziegler. I tend to rotate those three. You can find out all the information about that if you go to the About section of this channel, or if you watch this on YouTube, you can find it in the description. What else? The miniature that Terris is using was made using Hero Forge. And I should have the name of whoever made the little thing for Karma soon, because I forgot to write it down like an idiot. But let's see if I can find it again. I should have actually written it down. Chameleon cartoon. think, if I'm not completely mistaken, I mean, I got it from ArtStation, but I think the creator is called TurboSquid. If anyone has a confirmation on that, please do let me know. Well, that could happen. I have a curved monitor right in front of me, and then I have a second monitor to my right, which can make things a little bit awkward and weird. But yeah, without too... Where is my... there it is. My thingy-mabopper. There you are. Okay. And we got our Sirenscape that I use for basically any sound I do. I am very nervous because this is the first time I actually stream a one-on-one. I've played one before, but oh yes, that's what I was going to do. If you type in, here we go, for this game and for all my D&D games going forward, there are certain things that you can do to and for the players. I've stolen this idea wholesale from Dead Aussie Gamer. If you want, you can give... Is that the one? No. You can give the players, or me, certain perks. $5 will give a hero point or a twist point to the DM. A hero point to the player or a twist point to me, the DM. $10 will make me... Well, will let you draw from, and I'm going to show this off because I love this thing. This. And I just realized I flipped my cameras. But it's the deck of many quests. I will draw a quest card from that one, and that will be your plot twist. A $20 donation will give the player or the DM a nat 20. I have some pretty tokens for that. And a $50 donation will trigger a secret menu item. Today's, well, it's a secret. You're just gonna have to wait and see. You can also trigger all of these perks by using channel points. You can find all of those under the channel points for the channel if you would rather do that.
Is that the 50,000 point reward, the last one?
I think so, yes. Let me check.
Magic item or boss?
No. Oh, I named it wrong. No, it's not a magic item or boss. It should say secret menu item. Because I named it wrong. That's on me. I'll change that for later. But I used to have Dag's whole list, but I changed a few things around. But yeah, so that is what you can do for our players or for me. And this will also carry over to any other D&D games I run on this channel.
Please don't let her kill me.
Including
Please.
Never Sun Waves.
Yes. Never Sun Waves, where I play the lovable but very annoying Howler.
Yes, exactly. But now, without further ado, because I feel like I've been rambling on, let's get this thing on the road.
Yes.
And suddenly I have cat hairs in my nose. Because why wouldn't I?
No. That's how lot in life.
Now let's see if this can... Well, it helps if I actually do this. I'm all over the place. Oh, I know that wasn't a phone call.
Of course it was. We're starting D&D.
It wasn't. It was Andy. My phone is on silent, and it was right next to a glass, so the glass just reverberated through my desk. And he sent me a message on Signal. But yeah, how are the sound volumes, people? I hope they are good, because we are about to get moving. Welcome to Iktar, the unknown world. This ocean of radiant greens is the home of many exotic creatures in the overgrown ruins of long-lost civilizations. Birds call from the dew-dripping canopies as monkeys swing from branches and swoop from vines. Cicadas add their chirping to the sounds of the forest as we zoom in on one particular village, Bright Mallow, located in the region of Iktar known as the Wildermarsh Woods. This place is a makeshift gathering of hanging homes high up in the ancient trees, the leaf-crowned huts swaying with the movements of their inhabitants. Speaking of villagers, you can find them climbing up and down the massive trees or wandering the rope bridges between the huts, while their scaled mounds rest on large branches nearby. Zooming in further, Sorry, I just got a frog in my throat. I can words.
Is it a frog or a gecko?
Josh. No comment. As we move even further in, we are greeted by an angry chittering, as from the tall branches a group of 4 flying monkeys dart back and forth among the leaves and vines. Their light brown coats shimmer in the midday sun as they are fleeing from a young gekkotai male and his trusted friend. Well, Karma is not so much chasing the monkeys as he is watching the dance with as much amusement as a chameleon can show.
Oh, goodness.
Please, Terris, introduce your character and give us a description for it.
So Frimlin is a small reptilian creature, humanoid, about 4 feet tall. He is sort of a bright bronze color with a pale underbelly and chin. And on his extremities, where you can see them, he has sort of black and white spots. He is wearing what would be considered, what you could describe as a jester's costume, complete with bells on the ends of a sort of frilled collar, and on his little jester's hat, all over his jester's hat. So as he is walking, he jingles. And he carries I believe he carries a lute, but let me double check that. No, he carries a pan flute. So he's currently got a pan flute in one hand and is now looking up at these monkeys with mild annoyance.
Well, the annoyance is mostly because where the flute would have been, there's now an empty space, and one of the monkeys is blowing a very discordant note into your beloved instrument.
Oh. You come down here this instant, you terrible creature, and give me my flute. He says while stomping his little webbed feet and shaking his fist.
Oh, I just found a voice for Karma as well. You know, it's easier to get that if you're up there, not down here.
Well, this may be true, but I don't see your scaled arse going to help me get up.
You didn't ask.
I shouldn't have to.
Maybe so. Did you want help?
Of course I do.
Then get on.
Right. And he will scramble up and hold on to. Well, he'll try to find purchase somewhere on the lizard. Meanwhile, he is also patting himself down, looking for something that he might use to incapacitate but not necessarily kill the monkeys.
Karma sways a little bit from side to side and then does that whole, the swaying back and forth they do, that chameleons do
Yes.
as they are just gaining energy to move forward. And then swaying a little bit, Karma then rushes forward on his how do you describe that? Like chameleons have like 3 toes, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he'll run forward and then finding purchase in the bark of these trees will hook on with with his feet and move up and then pause from time to time just to just get another boost of energy so he can keep climbing.
Excellent.
You come about halfway up the tree and you see the 4 monkeys just hover and sway back and forth just to keep flying, and the one holding your pan flute is holding it upside down now and just waving at you with it.
Oh, I can see the monkey spit in it from here. It's going to take me forever to get this clean. And with that, he's going to, his little gecko face is going to sort of squinch up for a moment as he resolves to deal with the situation non-violently if he can, as he casts Speak with Animals, and he's just, oi, oi, you scoundrels.
Yeah.
Think you're doing? What do you think gives you the right to take my pan flute?
Shiny. Fun.
Shiny. Fun. Disgraceful. Well, if you gave it back, I'd play you a song.
Song?
Song, yes.
I play song. And then the monkey tries to play in it, but the flute is still upside down. So there's no sound coming out other than just monkey spittle going everywhere.
Get your poxy lips off it.
Broken.
Yes, broken. So, bring it here.
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. I know how to do that. That's a 24.
The monkey holding your flute tips his head and then does a somersault in the air before darting straight at your head.
Oh, goodness.
That's no... Oof!
Oof.
As the monkey lands on Karma's head instead, you just hear it from the giant lizard.
You alright, Karma?
Brat.
No, I think this one's a monkey.
Well, yeah, with the 24, the monkey looks at the flute and looks at you, looks at the flute, and then holds it out to you.
And Karma will, between forefinger and thumb of his sticky finger pads, take it and immediately prestidigitate it clean. Then he will blow in it to test to make sure it hasn't been unduly damaged by the hairy little vermins.
You blow on it, and it's just slightly out of tune. One of the pipes has been rustled a little bit, but it doesn't take you too much effort to align them again.
And he's just yes, good. Scrabble.
The monkey is now sitting cross-legged on top of Karma's head and looking at you.
Oh, I do believe I promised you a song. Yes?
Yes, song.
So he will think about it for a moment, and then he will play a jaunty little tune on the pan flute for the monkeys.
Nice. Let's see if I can find something like that. Something like...
Something like that.
Yeah. The monkey immediately perks up, hops up and just flutters about, and very nearly hits you in the face with a wing as he flies away. Looking around, you see several of the younger gekkotai of the village looking at you, laughing, and
Brats.
and over in on the porch of one of the smaller huts, you see what's her name again? Why do I always... Yes, Cricket. Sitting out on her regular chair, her staff in her hand, like just resting against it and looking at the two of you. If a gecko could smile widely.
It's more just the stretching of the lips at that point.
Yeah. Basically, it's basically that, you know, those photos of smiling geckos you can find on YouTube, not on YouTube, but Google, basically
yes,
everywhere.
The most adorable things.
Yes, that's what you're met with, as this elderly lizard is looking at you, and then she shakes her head, not in a mean way, but like, oh dear.
And seeing this, Frimlin is going to return the lizardy little grin and urge Karma to make their way toward Cricket.
Yeah. Karma clambers further up the tree and then over on the underside of a branch that stretches across. It's a bit hard to see on the map, but they cross right here. I can't show that because I can't ping you, but you see between the blue flower and the next hut, there's a tree branch right across there. I just made the opacity too low.
So like here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me... Why can't I... Excuse you? Why can't I move Karma?
Camera is stuck there.
My whole fantasy ground is stuck. Why is my whole...
No.
Okay, why can't I move? Excuse you.
Technical issues.
Technical issues! And I can't remove the token
no.
either. What the hell?
Cool.
Okay.
Fucking circle. What?
Okay, excuse you. Why are you an image I need to share? Okay, so karma is now perpetually stuck there because I don't know how to fix that.
Oh no. Karma.
Let's see if I can do something about this. The characters. I'm gonna move karma over here. I'm gonna move karma over. There's no copy of karma that I once again can't move. Wait. There are now 2 karmas on the map, and I don't know why.
Well, you know, they come and go.
Yeah. And I can't delete the token either. Why can't I delete the token? If I close you, will that help?
Maybe.
Since you have stopped. Here we go. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties. Why are we experiencing technical difficulties? There we go. Delete this. Delete token. Delete the. No, don't delete that token. Move the token. There we go. Okay. And why I don't have a token for Grandma Cricket, I don't know. Why can't I? There we go. Let's combat tracker and let me do a little thing there real quick. NPC. She's gonna for now be a lizard person. Because I can't this is Fantasy Grounds, and me and Fantasy Grounds have a history of sometimes not getting along.
It's a love-hate relationship.
Yeah. You are friendly, so you can go there, and for now you are going to be a lizard folk shaman. Because I can do that. Now, Grandma Cricket is dressed in a green robes that look to be very, very finely made, and a head covering that, if you look at it closely, is made so that she won't get, you know, leaves or seeds or bugs on her head. And that grin is still on her face.
Excellent. And as he approaches with Karma, Cricket is just going to sigh deeply. Just something needs to be done about those monkeys.
Oh,
They're a menace.
they are, but they're quite funny too.
Well, maybe to you, but not when they're fitted all over your instruments.
Oh dear, I haven't had that problem in years.
No?
No, it's been a long time since I played anything. You know this.
Yes, I suppose. But, you know, you're never too old to start again.
This is true. With the young ones, though, there is a bit of a time issue. Oh, that is what I wanted to speak to you about, dear.
Oh?
One of the traders from the village over came by earlier today when you were out, and they were they was talking about a problem they've encountered further up the road.
Oh.
And
Go ahead.
apparently there's a camp that has been plundered several times now.
Huh. Well, I guess me and Karma could go check it out.
I hoped you would say that, dear. The trader was very adamant that he didn't really want to go to the city and ask because of the cost of, those adventures. They charge an arm and a leg for everything.
Yeah, I know.
But he did also say that if I knew someone who could help, that he could offer. Well, he didn't have that much gold, but he was willing to offer a what's that called? Not a discount, but he and his friends would keep some items to the side.
Oh. So, reservation?
Yes, that's the one. And you would be able to pick from, well, if I found someone, that person would be able to pick from that selection, and then anything they didn't pick would be sold, but...
Oh. Oh, I like that.
And...
Deal. I'll go check it out.
Oh, thank you so very much. It's it was the campsite up towards the northeast.
Northeast.
It's about half a day's travel from here.
Well, if I can get that lazy chameleon of mine to stop sunning themselves on the tree branch, perhaps perhaps I will get there by the end of the day.
You do know that I understand you, even though I cannot speak.
I know.
Oh,
Karma, you know I love you.
That's fair.
And it's not like you're not sunning yourself.
This is true. You can see that he has found the one, the one biggest spot of sun near the hut. And his eye is just that creepy way that chameleons do, just turn to look at you.
I've seen you follow a patch of sun all around the camp, all around the village, for an entire day until it went down before. I know what you're like.
It was getting away from me.
Well, that's the nature of the sun.
Did you want to get going, or can I stay here?
Should get going, get this done as quickly as possible.
Okay. Karma stands up and twists his head a little bit, and you're not entirely sure how, but he managed to look at the spot of sunlight mournfully before slowly clambering down to the platform and just plop down.
And, yeah, I nearly called him Karma. Frimlin, I think, is still riding him, so...
Yeah.
Or has, remounted, either way.
Yeah.
So he is, now atop the giant chameleon once again.
Um, Cricket looks at Karma and then looks over to the other chameleons resting in the village, and shakes her head, almost admonishing at. She has no idea that what's been said because it's a telepathic link, but she'll look at Frimlin and I don't know why you chose this one, but you're obviously made for each other.
Oh, didn't choose him. He chose me.
Oh. Yes, that would make sense. Now,
Happy about it.
I can just as well choose someone else, Frimlin.
I just said I'm not unhappy about it.
I'm just messing with you.
Oh, goodness.
Oh dear God!
Hello, Raiders.
Hello, Raiders! Oh wow! Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid, Dag. Ah, welcome. We're just getting started. Thank you so much. Why are you making sounds? Okay. Oh, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Thank you so much. Oh, okay, my heart. Hi, welcome on in, Dread. I have no idea what's going on. Let me check something real quick.
Terrified.
Okay, you are going to be thrown out of Fantasy Grounds for a moment because I don't know how to do this. Yes, game hard or die trying. Well, not thrown out that way. I have to. Let's do this real quick so I don't reveal stupid things. Hi, welcome on in. Thank you, everyone. I have to check something real quick in my stream manager, and I don't want you to see it. So, oh wow! Whoa, hold on. Oh, oh my God, you guys! Seriously. Yes, I'm. And we met our follower goal! Thank you so much, everyone! Oh wow, okay, you guys are smashing that follower goal. Ah! Thank you. My mind just broke. Okay. Let's pop on back to what we were actually here for real quick. And yeah, that also means that I'm going to have to talk to some people, and we're going to do a 6-hour stream with... my mind is broken. Thank you everyone so much. With 6 hours of Cards Against Humanity, Brawlhalla, there was something else in there as well, but you know. Thank you so much. Yeah, we haven't decided how many people we're gonna be, but I know that Zach and Jess from the GM's channel have said that they're interested.
Yes.
But yeah, hi, I am Joe or Ardana. I'm a variety streamer from Sweden. The voice in my head is Sir Terris. If you're familiar with Dreaded GM's channel, you know who Terris is.
I'm the resident ferret.
Yes. And we are currently playing the first ever session of a new one-on-one campaign called In Between. Terris, do introduce your character.
Hi, my character is Frimlin. He is a homebrew race called a gekkotai, which is a little gecko man, and he is a bard that specializes in tumbling, acrobatics, and gesturing.
And yeah,
he has a special friend.
The special friend is a large chameleon, based on the Valinor steed stat block named Karma, because obviously. So it is Frimlin and Karma. They're about to set out on an adventure to figure out what is causing grief for some traders further up in the Ikdar rainforest. This is part of my homebrew world. Well, this is part of Katera, which is a homebrew world that we are creating together. So I do hope you enjoy your stay here. I just realized I completely forgot to do this. And if you're here...
Bear with me. Sorry, go ahead.
And if you're here and you don't know who Dag is, what have you been doing with your life? For real?
Dag is one of the most awesome guys I've ever had the pleasure of meeting.
Yes, same. And I think I can actually say this now, but on Tuesday I will be playing at the same table as Dag.
Yeah.
Which is going to be amazing. Yeah, and Nightbot added that in for me, which is great. It's gonna be at 4 AM for me, and I am so hyped for it. Anyway, let's get back into the story so we can get somewhere with this today. Thank you to everyone who raided. If you want to support this channel, don't forget to refresh the page so that your view actually counts. But yeah, let's get back into it. Where were we?
Bear with me. I am still trying to get Frimlin's accent right. Instead of practicing the accent, I had an accidental nap. So, whoops.
Accidental.
Yeah, I reached over to grab a drink and fell asleep.
Yeah, I know that pain. I might have accidentally been almost stuck in a certain Sirens and Silver game earlier, and that's why I was slightly panicking for setting this up. Anyway, where were we at? They were about to set out.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Karma was protesting having to move. That's what they were doing.
I swear one of these days I'm just going to get a sharp stick and poke you in the arse with it.
Well, that wouldn't help, now would it? How do you want to get down from this place? Do you want me to jump? Or do you want to take the sway way? The sway way?
Well, if you're going to jump, are you going to hurt yourself again?
Oh, you have a point. And Karma takes a moment to gather some momentum and then just skitters across the platform, making the hut sway slightly. You're getting an indignant "Hey!" from... oh no, that's not her. You get an indignant "Hey!" from Cricket as she shakes her cane or staff at you, as her whole hut sways a bit. And then Karma reaches out with a foot towards the nearest branch. As they can't really reach, he moves a little bit further, hooking his tail around the platform, and then just letting go and grabbing the branch. And then doing that sway thing again, and slowly moving over so they can get onto the next tree.
That's the way.
Yeah.
Now,
Gently.
don't misjudge like you did that one time, and of course you do have to grab the branch with your tongue again.
That was once, and I was young.
It still happened.
Well, yeah, it did.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't done it since because it was a bad idea.
I had to remove splinters.
I was the one with the splinters.
Yes, but I had to touch your gross tongue.
It's not gross.
Sticky.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Now, do you want to discuss semantics or the anatomy
No.
of chameleons? Or did you want...
No.
Did you want to get a... that? Did you want to tell me which way you want us to go?
Most direct route, I guess.
Well, in this area, I'm guessing the tree branches would be easiest. Unless you want to swim.
That'll work. No. I don't trust that you won't sink right to the bottom.
I don't think chameleons can swim either. I haven't tried yet, though.
Well, try right now.
Okay.
I don't want to call half the village to pull your scaly arse out of the water.
I'm not that big.
Well, you're too big for me to carry, and you're getting a little fat.
Whose fault's that?
Yours.
Fair. Slowly but surely you're making your way across the canopies. Karma is not really hurrying in any way. They're just slowly but surely walking across. Once or twice, just for kicks, they grab a branch and flip over. So they're walking upside down.
And it is this reason that Frimlin does not wear shoes. Because he has sticky finger and toe pads. The toe pads are what he is using to stay on the chameleon while the chameleon is upside down.
And feeling that coarseness of the pads on him, Karma's like, and then rights themselves as soon as they get to the next possible place to do so. The area is just alive with all kinds of sounds. The singing of birds, the chirping of insects. Once or twice you get swooped by a flying monkey or a flying snake.
Every time this happens, Frimlin tries to bat them away.
You hear gurgling sounds from the slow-moving water of the swamp. As fish come up and nab the insects from the air, or just sit there with their little mouths out of the water, just you can
despite the slow going of the lizard and the annoyance of the aerial assaults that he seems to be subjected to, he feels so very at home here. This is where he essentially grew up, and he couldn't imagine a place more comfortable to him than the swamp, essentially, than the village.
Yeah. Yeah, this is your home. You know this area like the back of your hand. The
I
village
didn't realize
moves.
I had to spot that.
The village moves from time to time, but they stick to the general marshy area of the. What did we call them again? Where are you? There you are. The Wildermarsh Woods.
Yeah.
Iktar itself is a gigantic rainforest, but your village, they keep to a small section of it.
Yes.
And that area, it's all your home turf. You you can there are a number of times you've been scolded by Grandma Cricket for exploring ruins and came back scraped and scratched.
Gekkolings will be gekkolings.
Yes. And it doesn't take it takes you roughly most of the day. Well, it takes you most of the day because Karma cannot be bothered moving faster than a leisurely pace. But eventually you get to, and let me bring that up again, the camp that they were talking about.
Excellent.
Come on. And we are going to share that. And I'm going to close that because otherwise my fancy grounds will crash.
Crash.
There we go. And let me move. Where are you?
Up near.
There we go.
Cricket.
And you arrive right here.
There it is.
And I just realized that the grid is not correct on this one. Let me change it a little bit. I think that's the right one. Yes, that's the right one. There we go.
Excellent.
You arrive at this area and you can tell, like, this is normally a place where trade caravans stop because of the abundance of solid ground in this marshland. And you can see a bunch of trampled carts and crates littering the water.
Oh no.
The rope bridges that cross from one solid piece of land to the next have all had bits of them broken and torn, and there are bits of fabric floating around.
Who would do something like this?
I don't like
Why?
this.
I think we should look around, Karma.
Okay. And I need to change your tokens. And now it's doing that thing again. I don't know why it keeps doing that, but here we go.
Frimlin, as he's sort of looking around, he's dismounted Karma for the moment, and he's sort of wandering around, looking at the broken carts and
Mhm.
the broken carts and crates and the broken rope bridges. He's looking around for like footprints
Okay. Give me
and the like.
uh give me a survival check.
Not my best stat. That's a 12.
With a 12, you can tell that this area has been heavily trafficked. Unfortunately, a lot of the footprints have been washed away by swamp water, and a lot of the tracks also crisscross back and forth.
Hmm. Wow. I suppose we could try to wait this out. Maybe make it look like we've got something to trade, and act as a bit of a trap. See what we stir up.
That sounds like the best idea you've had all week.
I'll take that as a compliment.
You should. And
So,
yeah, sorry.
no, he would like to, grab some of the broken crates and things and sort of try to cobble them together to look like they're stock. Maybe, put some bits and bobs in them that he can find around the area. If that means he's foraging forest fruits and small game and the like, he'll do that.
Yep,
And
absolutely.
set up what looks like a sort of trading store.
Nice. You find a bunch of like broken crates that seem to be somewhat holding together. There are fabrics and silverware in one of them. Well, one crate of fabrics and one crate of silverware that seem to be holding together mostly, that you can carry with you. Looking around in the shallow waters, you can tell that this is not the first time that this place has been plundered.
It's funny that they left the silverware and the fabrics, though. Maybe just not enough manpower to carry it all out. Or of little value. Can he check the value of these items?
Yeah, sure. Let me double check something real quick. Would he be familiar with things like that?
He spent time in like a carnival, but no, not a cat. Other than that, he hasn't. Like, it wasn't like a merchant's carnival or anything. It was like an entertainer's thing. So, probably not too familiar.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
he'd be able to tell if it was fancier silverware or cloth than he'd usually be accustomed to, kind of thing.
Oh yeah. This is clearly made for someone with. Well, it's made to be traded with someone with means. Why they would cross this particular area with the this kind of merchandise is hard to tell, but it could be that they were traveling from the port city to from from the port city further inland to trade with the tribes that live further into the forest. Like there, you know of at least two, what do you call that? Settlements that of were-tigers that would appreciate something like this. Their homes are more permanent, and they have what could be equated to a city.
I see. And this area, it's usually very highly trafficked, right? Like people come
Yes.
here all the time.
Yeah.
So what he'd like to do is, if these things are dirty from being in the mud or whatever, he'd like to prestidigitate them all clean to make it look more like he could be a trader.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The port city is called Elera. I just looked it up because I'm professional that way. But yeah, so this road or this area, usually they would come with boats from Elera, like small, smaller, shallow.
Kind of like gondolas or something?
Yes, and they would take their merchandise in to a point just before this area and then unload them and travel further inland.
I see. So while that's happening, can he also look at the rope bridges that have been ruined and see if it's like they've been deliberately cut?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me an investigation check.
Investigation.
Karma is going to find a sunny spot and just wait for you.
That is unbelievably wonderful 6 in investigation.
Well, you can tell that the rope bridges are broken. Something heavy smashed through one of them. You can tell that it wasn't a branch that broke it, but if it was deliberate or not, it's just no, it's not happening.
So, but it does look like something heavy has smashed it, not like the ropes have been cut.
Yeah, no, it's frayed in a way that either would indicate really, really long ago, or something big smashed through it. And from what you know, from what Grandma Cricket told you, it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, and Frimlin probably would have been here recently.
Mm-hmm.
So how heavy is this? Are these rope bridges? Are they too heavy for him to drag up onto the trees and sort of reattach?
Oh yeah, you would need several people to pull them up.
Right. Excellent. So
They were
won't do that then.
they were made to hold the weight of carts.
Right.
Well,
so yeah.
Yeah, carts. You would have smaller carts that won't like dig into the mud, but they're made to hold the weight of several crates at a time.
So definitely whatever broke these was massive if they're big enough to carry carts.
Yeah.
Yes, Frimlin doesn't like this at all.
Oh yeah, I've also removed the lock so you can freely move your token on the map if you want.
Excellent.
I actually remembered to do that.
Yay. And I'm assuming these sort of things that look like cut down trees are either cut down trees or not cut down trees that you put in as a cross section for the map.
Yeah.
So we can see.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah,
they are not cut down at all. They're
excellent. So yeah, I think Frimlin will. And these things here are the bridges that have fallen.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a nice dry spot over here. I think this is a dry spot.
Hmm.
Frimlin will set up his little booth here and wait to see what happens, I think. So he's just sort of lying in wait, trying to spring a trap on any would-be thieves.
Cool, cool. As you finish up the setup, where did my thing go? There it is. Give me a perception check, please.
I
As you
think
are.
perception is one of those things I know how to do. Vaguely. That is a natural 11 for 14.
Yeah, with a 14, as you wait for something to happen, you hear a rustling not too far behind you. And as you look up, there's nothing really out of the ordinary until you see a statue that you haven't seen before.
And it's behind me?
Yes, it is diagonally behind you.
Oh.
Just as you turn your head around.
Tilt his head to the side, and since gekkotai and geckos can't blink, his tongue's going to slowly poke out of his mouth and lick each eyelid, like each eyeball.
Yeah.
Which is how he blinks, very slowly. And then he is going to very cautiously approach this statue and circle it. His little sticky toe pad, well, finger pads, sort of gaining purchase on it as he scurries around it.
Now let's see if I get. It looks like any form of stone statue that you've seen in like any of the ruins you have excavated.
What's it of?
It is made of a combination of stone and metal. Like, the body of the statue is made out of stone. It has been chiseled out and sculpted. And someone has gone through the trouble of giving the statue a metal armor.
Karma.
Hmm?
Look at this.
Where? Oh.
This thing.
And Karma scurries from the sunny spot he'd been in over to you, and then turns his head and then turns an eye to look at the statue. It's a statue.
Well, I know that, but I've not seen it here before.
Maybe it came with the traders.
Maybe. Is this statue of a human, a gecko, a dragon folk, or dragonborn, or?
It looks humanoid. It's hard to tell because it has a metal helmet on top of the stone head, so you can't really tell if it's an elf or a human or Aasimar, but it has human features.
How tall is it?
It is about 6 feet tall.
Frimlin would like to climb up this statue and try and take the helmet off.
Absolutely.
I believe he does have a feature that, like, spider climb kind of thing with his sticky
Yeah,
toe pads.
I think he has the As long as you don't have
a
gloves
boreal
or...
ascender.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like spider climb, but it's like gecko climb. So yeah,
Yep.
he'd like to climb up and try and relieve this statue of its helmet just to get a better look.
Yep. Give me a strength check.
Strength check.
Yep.
That is a 7.
You try to lift the helmet off, and it's like it moves. You can feel it moving, but it's wedged there. Like you know, when you're trying to move something that's been wedged on, you can feel that it should be able to get this thing moving, but no. See if I can.
It won't budge. I give up.
Just as you say that, the head
What's that?
turns and looks straight at you.
Ahoy there!
The
lovely weather we're having. Yeah. I'm just gonna I'm gonna go over there now. I'm sorry.
Give me a dex save real quick.
Oh goodness, dex save. At least that's one of my good stats. That is a 19.
Yeah, you manage to dodge as an arm slowly comes up and tries to grab you. And as you get back on the ground, you see these two deep green flames just light up in the stone eye sockets.
Ooh.
And
Karma.
the statue takes a heavy step forward, and suddenly in your mind it clicks with the shaking of the ground as the statue just takes a step that, oh, this is what broke the bridges.
Ooh.
Because the whole area you're standing on just trembles with each step.
Ooh. Oy, oy. Right.
And it takes another step closer to you.
Oh, it's coming. And he is going to. Oh God, what is he going to do? He doesn't have very many attack spells or anything. He could feint it, I guess. Going to cast Bane
Okay.
on the statue, so I need a charisma saving throw from
From the statue. Where's my d20? Come to mama. There it is. Okay. That is a -1.
Excellent. So do you need me to tell you what Bane does?
My brain says I should know this because I also play a bard, but I don't.
Okay,
No,
so
he didn't make that roll. He got a -1.
up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range, which is 30 feet, must make charisma saving throws. Whenever a target that fails the saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, which is a minute, or up to a minute, the target must roll a d4 and subtract that number from the attack roll.
Well, he didn't
Yes.
make it because I rolled a 4 and he has a -5 charisma modifier, so...
Excellent. On doing that and seeing that this thing is a very destructive force.
Mm-hmm.
Frimlin is going to move some back. How far back is he going to move? He's going to move so he's about 30 feet away from it.
Yes, Damior, the living statue has a 1 in charisma. As the Bane sets in on the statue, you hear this roar. Could you even hear that?
Yeah, I can hear that.
That's the one. Just from inside it.
Come on.
I don't like this. Karma is also gonna back away slowly.
Oh boy. If any time was time to move quickly, now would be it.
And yeah, since the statue is trying to attack you, I'm gonna say
initiative.
Roll initiative. And you did cast Bane on it, so it's not very friendly towards you.
Yes. I rolled a massive 12 for my initiative.
That is a...
And I have no healing because I cast Speak with Animals earlier. So, this will be fun. Oh, goodness.
Well, it looks like Karma is first because he got a 16. The statue is number 2 at 14. And Frimlin is last at 12.
Excellent.
Okay, so as the statue is now advancing on Frimlin, Karma rolls up his tail around the edge of this bridge to brace himself, and then he tilts his head back, takes a step forward, so he is right here, and then you know this one from before. From you've seen it a lot of times when Karma is hunting bugs. He just spits out his tongue, and he's going to try and slap the statue with his tongue.
Slap.
Let's see what he can do with that. Yeah, please hit. 12. That's a 17. Oh, that doesn't hit. You see the tongue just fly out, and then with a resounding ding, it hits the armor, and the head of the statue just turns slowly with that grinding sound, and looks
no, you don't.
at Karma,
no.
who just pensively just rolls his tongue back in, takes a half step back again. And then one eye is on the statue, the other one rolls over to look at you.
Well, that could have been better.
I really thought that would hit. And it is now the statue's turn. And because he has the same intelligence as he has charisma, it is going to turn to Karma, lumber forward, and then try to slam him. Let's see. The first one is a 8, doesn't hit. He lumbers forward, lifts both hands up into like a fist and just throws it down and misses Karma by a lot. You see dirt and sand and bits of old wood just fly everywhere. And it occurs to you that that's probably what broke the crates.
Oh,
And then
that's probably what broke the crates.
Okay.
It-
And it's
well,
gonna do that
let's hope it
again.
doesn't break you.
Second attack unfortunately hits
No,
with a 23.
no.
Here we go. The statue does minimal damage though. Statue turns its head again, releases the double-handed grip and just goes up to backhand Karma. And does 3 bludgeoning damage.
You're right, Karma?
Ringing. Over the telepathic link, you can just hear that there's something rattling around in there now.
Oh boy, you're seeing stars. Maybe a couple comets.
Yeah, oh, that's what hit me. Yeah, okay.
Whoa. And, is that, the statue's
That is the
turn?
statue's turn, yes. It has used his whole...
So,
I'm gonna move him over here. There we go.
Frimlin is going to, stay back as far as he can here, while still being in range. So he's, I think once Bane is cast, it's okay if I go out of range of it, but I'm not sure.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so...
You just have to
Frimlin
keep
wants-
concentration on it.
Yeah, Frimlin wants to stay back at, probably 60 feet at this point. So he's going to move even further back away.
I forgot to roll the d4 on the second one, but it wouldn't have mattered because it's a d4 and he would have hit anyway.
Yep, that's fine. So he's just going to go, "Oi! You leave him alone, you overgrown sack of rubble!" And he is going to cast Vicious Mockery at this point. So I will need a wisdom save from the,
Nice. Okay, wisdom save.
So yeah, his plan is kind of to dart around this thing, trying to stay out of its reach.
Oh. What's the save on
With a-
it?
13.
Yeah, that's a nat 20 minus 4.
So he just makes it, basically.
Yeah.
But that's okay. So he's just going to dart around and sort of cut this thing to ribbons with his words, I think.
Nice, yeah. He just make it because he is literally dumb as a rock and has no idea what you just said.
And with his bonus action, he
Yeah.
would like to bardically inspire Karma.
Nice.
And he's going to go, "Oi, Karma, try not to get hurt, okay? Or okay?"
I'll try. Yeah, that is a what's your bardic inspiration die now?
My bardic inspiration die right now is a d6.
A d6. Nice. Then I'll just add that there. And we're back at the top of the round with Karma. Seeing stars at this point. Karma looks up at the statue and he is... I imagine that Chameleon's legs are not that strong. Like, hitting wise. Like, he can climb.
Probably not.
But
Yeah.
So he's gonna use his tongue again, but since that's a ranged, it's going to be at disadvantage. He's gonna try to bonk the statue with his tongue again.
Tongue bonk.
Oh, that is a lot better. Here we go. So that is a 22 to hit. That hits, like, a lot.
Woo.
And so that is 1d6 plus 3. Ooh, ooh, nice. So that is 9 bludgeoning damage to this thing. You see, and that was with disadvantage as well. You see the tongue fly out, like it's coiled up in like a ball at the tip, and it just clocks the statue straight in the head. The statue reels back slightly, and you see the helmet has moved just slightly. It is now wedged thoroughly on top of the head. But it
Excellent.
just reels a little bit, and you hear in your head, "Gotcha."
Wow. I think you rang his bell.
I think so too. And then,
Good job.
since his tongue is sticky, would that be a grapple?
Maybe.
Or would it just be bleh?
I think you'd have to actively want to grapple to.
That's true. Yeah,
grapple.
and
It's probably just bleb.
yeah, at this point it's probably just bleb because, yeah, we will at
Common
some
has used
point
bleb.
actually write out the stat block, but
Yes.
there
Common has used bleb. It is super effective.
yes, it is very effective because I rolled a 6 on a 1d6 plus 3, so max damage.
Excellent.
But yeah, it is, and then is he going to? No, I think he's going to try and move out of the range so he can actually do like proper. So he's going to move back a bit. That's a nat 1 on that opportunity attack. You see the statue just hold back, turn one hand into a fist and then slam down again. Once again you see debris flying everywhere, but he just misses Karma. As Karma moves back as far as he can while still being in range of, like, the tongue is still in range. So about 10 feet back.
Excellent.
It is now the statue's turn, and I'm going to do this real quick because he is so stupid. Hold on, let me move
Dumb
the
as a
map.
box of rocks.
Yes! Quite literally dumb as a box of rocks. He is still going to be, since Karma hit him last, he's going to focus on Karma. And he's going to roar again, charge up, and then stomp on over, following. And then try and come in for a slam attack again. First one. And then D4. Remove from that. What did I roll? That's a 17. That's going to hit. For 4 damage, once you hear that in the Karma's head again. Hi, cat. Don't eat my dice.
They're delicious.
as he takes the first hit from the incoming arm. Dude, no, cat. Hi, cat.
Yes. Yes, cat.
Second one is a 3. The second one, Karma reels slightly from the first hit, and so the statue. Where was I going? Yeah, the statue doesn't compensate for the movement, and once again slams into the ground as he looks up, looks around.
You're right, Karma.
I don't know how many more of those I can take before I got a bell in my head.
Right. And I'm assuming it is now Frimlin's
Yep, now it's Frimlin's turn.
Do things. So he's just going, Oi! Oi said, leave him alone, you brick-headed bastard! And once again, with the vicious mockery.
Nice.
So, wisdom save of 13 or higher.
Bane also applies to saves, right?
Yes. I believe so.
So that's a 10.
A 10?
Yeah.
Excellent. Unfortunately, that only does 2 damage because Vicious Mockery is a d4. But, you know, basically, the strategy is 1,000 death with 1,000 paper cuts.
Mm-hmm.
Suggest not getting hit, honestly.
Funny.
And you. I'm gonna make an outhouse out of you.
This is very true. Josh, they do both have a pair of wicked tongues. Speaking of, it is now back to Karma's turn, and he is going to slap this guy around with the tongue again. And he's going to use... No, he's not going to use that. That is... How much? Yeah, no. Yeah, that's not going to hit. Once again, he tries to lash out with his tongue, and it just dings off the armor. Seeing that seeing that he missed, Karma is where would he go? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. He's going to dart away over here, using his full movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Opportunity attack. No. Yeah, definitely no. That's a 2. More debris just flies up everywhere as the statue tries to hit Karma, as Karma just runs away.
Yeah, excellent.
And it is the statue's turn now. Because Karma disappeared, he tried to hit Karma, but Karma is no longer right in front of his face. He instead is going to turn his attention to Frimlin and run over. You can feel the ground just shaking under your feet as he lumbers over to you.
I think I said I was 60 feet away, but I never moved.
Ah, okay. Yeah, he's gonna try to get to you.
So I'm not sure where that would be. Would that be somewhere like here?
Yeah, he's gonna try. No, wait, would he do that?
But by all means, move up.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, he can't reach any of you. Uh, because,
That's the plan.
yeah. Like the Valinor steed says it's 60 feet, but I don't imagine a chameleon can move 60 feet in 6 seconds, so...
No.
I'm going with 30 feet, and,
What's the movement speed on this thing?
25 feet. And now he's set on getting to Frimlin, so he's going to move over here.
Excellent. I'm not sure how many feet these squares are, so that's why I haven't been moving.
Yeah, no, they're supposed to be 5 feet.
Okay.
I think that's why... Yeah, each square is 5 feet.
Okay, well, I don't want to... if I moved 60 feet away, I might be off the map, so I'll stay where I am for now.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I think he moved 30 the first turn and then another 30 the next turn to stay 60 feet away. So, yep. So now he's about 35 feet away, I guess?
Yes, he's 35 feet away from you now.
Excellent. And he's moved up. So Frimlin is actually going to do a very stupid thing. First of all, he's just going to be... what's he going to say? Yeah, just... Well, you're as dumb as a box of rocks and about as slow, aren't you? As he casts Vicious Mockery again. And he is actually going to move up. So he's now...
I got the 13, but that Bane kicked in, and that's a 12.
Good.
Yes, very good.
That is 4 damage.
Oof. Big oof.
Of the brain... brain damage.
Yeah.
Not that he's got one, but...
Right?
And Frimlin is going to move up, so he's within 10 feet.
Okay.
At this point. So, yeah, basically where he is there is probably good, I think. So I don't need to move. So yeah, he's within 10 feet because he's decided that moving around like this, it's going to take forever to dispatch this thing. So he's going to start getting a little bit more creative with his attacks. And that's him.
Nice.
Karma's still got inspiration, right?
Yes, I haven't used it yet.
Excellent.
Yeah. So, seeing that the statue is now coming after Frimlin, Karma is gonna move up again. How far can he get? 30 feet. He moved 30 feet away. He can't get within reach.
He can't quite get within licking distance.
Yeah, he can't quite get within licking distance, but he's going to move up on top of this wooden structure. And you see him grab the railing with one hand and his tail wrapping around the part of the railing as well. And he's going to try and break a bit of it loose. But he's not strong enough to do that.
Oh no.
Because I can't roll for shit.
Oh, also, I forgot to say with my turn, Frimlin's pulled out his rapier.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Yep.
And yeah, that is Karma's turn. It is now the statue's turn. You said you were within 10 feet.
I am within 10 feet, yes.
So this is Swampy. He's going to lumber on over to you. Try to hit you.
Excellent.
Come on. That is a 15.
Did you remove the 4 for Bane? The D4 for Bane?
Yep. I rolled a
That
19
hits.
and then a 4.
Yep, that hits.
So the first slam attack does 4 damage.
Oof.
As he just comes down with that heavy stone arm and just clocks you.
And Frimlin promptly says stars, just, ooh, I know what you mean. Oh, boy, he hits hard.
The second one's a 10.
Well, that doesn't hit.
Miscalculating how small you are, the second one just whiffs over your head.
Excellent.
Yeah, Karma is giving up his attempts at creating a improvised weapon and just moves up as far as he can, which is the statue didn't move. Wait. No, it's Frimlin's turn. My bad.
Yes, it is Frimlin's turn. So Frimlin, he's got his rapier in one hand. He's going to pull out his dagger as well. So rapier in one hand, dagger in the other.
Yep.
He is going to, with his sticky foot pads, try and run up this statue and stab first his rapier, then his dagger in through the visor at this thing's eyes.
Oof. Okay. Yeah, definitely.
First one with the rapier is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
For a massive 8 damage.
Ooh.
And with 2-weapon fighting, I don't think I still use my +5 to hit, I think, but I take away the +3 modifier at the end. I think that's the way that goes, right? It's been so long since I've...
I have to check that. Wait, hold on.
Or is that a +2 to hit and then...
2-weapon fighting.
I've got it here.
Okay.
When you take the attack action,
No, you don't.
You don't add your ability modifier to the damage of the bonus attack.
Yeah.
So it's just the damage. So I still roll to hit normally.
Yeah. Oh, great. I just discovered that I'm getting a migraine.
So
Oh, well.
that's... Oh, no. That's a 15. I don't know if that hits.
No, the second one does not hit.
Okay. But yeah, he stabbed his rapier in to try and get those burning... That was green eyes?
Yeah.
With the blade.
Yeah. The first one was an 8 damage. You hear the statue groan from that second, rapier hit, and the glow in the eye just goes out, and you see the statue seems to sag just slightly.
Good.
And yeah, it is.
It would be Karma up, I think.
Yes. The statue seems to be listing a bit towards the side where you put out the flame in the eye.
Excellent.
And now it is Karma's turn. He's going to move up and then do the tongue attack. Wait. Nightbot, are you being a jerk?
There. Bleble.
Yeah. He's going to do a tongue attack again. And let's see if I can actually hit. This would be awesome if I could. No!
Oh no.
And it's not gonna matter if I use my inspiration.
Oh no.
Because that is a... Wait, 5... Hmm. Yeah, let's use it, because if I max it out, I will actually hit.
Uh-oh.
I maxed it out! I'm so happy! That is an 18 on the dot! So you see the tongue fly out. It looks like it's going to miss, like fly over the statue's shoulder, but then it just slaps the side of the statue's head. And deals. Oh! Okay, Karma is living his best life right now. And you see the tongue just whip out, and this crack starts at the side of the statue's neck, and then the impact seemed to have just hit perfectly on a crack in the sculpture as the head tilts over towards the side where you put out the fire, and falls over, the other fire going out, and the head just rolls down the arm and into the muddy water. And the statue stands there. The rest of the statue just stands there for a moment before just falling over and landing in the water.
You know what? I take back every unkind thing I've ever said about you.
I don't feel too good.
Me either. Whew, he hits hard. Or did. And he's going to go up and, well, he's sort of... He was still standing on that statue, so he sort of fell over with it. But I think he's
oh yeah,
down to the
you
ground.
would have seen that tongue just slap right past you.
Yeah. So he sort of surfed the body down to the ground.
Yeah.
And he's going to hop off it now and give it a little kick.
Yeah.
Stupid thing.
Yeah. How hard do you kick it?
That he probably bruises a toe pad.
Yeah, because it's made of stone.
Yeah. Callie, now is not the time. Come on. Sorry.
Karma slowly moves over. You can see like a chameleon's eye normally just roams, but one of them is not really keeping up. Like it's a little bit slower than it usually is. Not too bad. It didn't take too bad of a hit, but it still hurt.
Wow. Well, I think we should go nap up in one of those trees.
Yeah, I could use a nap.
Oh, so could I.
We still have to find where this came from, though.
There is that, but if there's more of them, that might be a problem.
That is true, yeah. It's getting late, too.
Well, why don't we camp here for a few hours? And then, at first light, we look for the source.
Okay. Yeah, there are several trees around you where you can clearly see that you can reach the canopies from, and you can tell there are some where the broken rope bridges came from.
Okay, so yeah, he'll sort of That's true, Corsair. But
Yeah, it's very true.
in fantasy
Oh
in
yeah,
fantasy
absolutely.
worlds, those naps tend to fix.
Yes. No, in the real world, don't sleep with a concussion. This is fantasy where sleep fixes everything.
Yes. Little nap and good as new.
Exactly, like 8 hours sleep can even fix broken bones. So,
Yes.
Arathon.
Hey.
Save those comments for the game at the end of June. Seriously.
Soon. So yeah, climbing up onto the most comfy looking tree and hopefully having Karma come with him.
Yeah.
He's going to check Karma over for any serious damage. He doesn't have a heal spell on him right now. He's out of spell slots, but he's just going to check him over and make sure everything's okay. If he's got any little owies, he'll give them a gentle pat.
Yeah.
Sort of reassuring him before sort of curling up in the tree branches to nap.
Yeah, you can see that the statue clocked Karma pretty good. Looking closer, you can see that there's blood running down his skin. The statue took half of Karma's hit points.
Ow. Thankfully, he had the hit points to spare. I certainly
Yeah. Yeah, we kind of built Karma to be a little tanky.
I'm a bard. Bards are squishy.
Bards are very squishy.
Yeah, he's going to prestidigitate Karma clean as well, and himself.
Yep. Nice.
And then just sort of curl up with his back up against Karma and have a nap.
Yep. Did you want a short or long rest at this point? Because it is getting nighttime.
Since it's getting dark, why don't we long rest it? Frimlin feels pretty safe up in the branches. He's an arboreal creature.
Yep. Why is Fantasy Ground being mean to me?
And that will reset my spell slots too, so...
Nice. Okay. So yeah, that means Karma is back to his full health. Woo!
Yay!
As the day dawns, during the nighttime, everything seems to calm down. You don't really hear monkey or bird sounds anymore. A bit into the night, even the cicadas stop screaming. And being so high up into the trees, you don't really have to worry about predators. At least not predators that would actually prey on a size large chameleon and a medium-sized gecko. There are snakes and stuff in the trees, but nothing that would be dumb enough to attack you.
Yeah, to be fair, those are probably things that Karma would eat. Not Karma. Yeah, Karma and
yeah,
and Frimlin would eat. So they're the predators.
Because like Karma is the size of a warhorse.
Yes. He's not little.
No, he's not a small boy.
No.
As the sun rises over this clearing, if you can call it that, in the swamp, you hear the birds and the monkeys start waking.
As Frimlin hears the monkeys,
yeah,
he is subconsciously going to just grasp at his pan flute.
Yeah. It's not the first time that you have lost the pan flute to monkeys. It's probably not going to be the last time either.
This is fair.
Yeah.
And just quietly under his breath, it's just, really, I ought to get a strap for those. And sorry, my accent is all over the place today.
Yeah. It is fine. It'll settle eventually.
Yep.
Karma slowly wakes up, and do chameleons blink? I think they do. I want to say they do.
I don't know. I know that they have vision, like they have their eyes can go in two different directions. They can see
Okay.
two different things at the same time, but I don't know whether they blink. I know geckos don't.
Yeah, no, chameleons don't blink.
Do they also lick their eyeballs to clear them then?
I think so. Must be. So I was going to say that he'll stretch. I mean, do they close their eyes when they sleep? I think they would.
No?
I never owned a lizard, so I don't know.
Chameleons aren't legal in Australia, so I've never had a chameleon. Let's see.
Yeah, they do close their eyes when they
Yeah,
sleep.
they do.
So
But
you
only when they sleep, apparently.
yeah. So you see Karma slowly opening their eyes, and then a tongue comes out and just licks their eyeballs for quickly, and then mouth opens slowly and then closes again, and Karma looks around, eyeballs darting back and forth.
Better?
Much better. I don't
Good.
see two of you anymore.
Well, that's probably an improvement.
Yes.
I'm going to sneeze.
Bless you.
Any minute now. Any minute now. It's going away. It'll come back in full force.
Oh yeah. As soon as we... there you go.
There we go. Don't you just hate that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, thankfully I have a light I can stare at to make it happen, so...
Does that work?
Yeah, it works for me. It doesn't work for everyone, but it, antagonizing the optic nerve works for me.
There's a light. No, I can't sing right now.
This little light of mine. Anyway, the fact that I can't see for shit afterwards, that's a completely different argument. Because my light is very bright.
Oh dear.
Hi, kitty. Boop.
Where's my kitty gone? I'm in a dark room and I've got a black cat, so...
Karma slowly stands up, looks around, and whoa! Die on the floor! Die on the floor! No, cat, that's mine.
Oh no.
This is mine. Hi! You wanna say hi? You wanna come say hi? Come on. Come on. Hi. No, this is mine. You can't have it. You can't have it. No, you can't. Okay. Yeah. Karma turns slightly and you see both eyeballs just fixate on something right over your shoulder. Then the mouth opens and the tongue flicks out, and I need you to make a dex save.
Save. I am good at dex saves. Usually. That is a 14.
Yeah, that works. You see the tongue dart out and you manage to dodge just in time as you hear the tongue just hit the branch behind your head. And then in your head you hear, even as the tongue is still attached to the branch, it got away.
Stood. You scared me half to death!
Oh. Well, there was a bug there.
It had head was also there. I don't want your manky tongue attached to my face ever again. It's happened before.
It's not manky.
It's manky. It's sticky.
That's true. And then he slowly retracts his tongue and rolls it up in his mouth again.
Why don't we go down and see if we can find some juicy frogs?
Oh, I do like frogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Karma is going to start clambering down the thick trunk of this tree.
Excellent. And, Frimlin will follow.
He walks over to where the statue is still laying. I know I removed it on fancy ground, but it is still here. And will slowly poke at it with his face. Is it a snout?
Snoot.
It's snoot. Yeah, he's gonna snoot the statue's head with his own, and splashes a bit. And
Is it still dead?
yes, it is still very much. It looks like a broken statue at this point. It is not moving.
Well, I suppose we could look for the source while we're looking for frogs.
Yeah, we could. How did it get here?
Don't know, but I'd like to find out.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Frog. And
Frog.
yeah. Karma sways back and forth and then over, tongue whipping out, and you hear an indignant and then a crunch as
Good catch.
Karma turns around. There's a frog leg hanging out of his mouth.
Very good catch.
Thank you.
See if I can find one of my own. And he's going to look for frogs.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to look for frogs and the source.
Yep.
Let's be fair. He's multitasking. Mostly he's looking for frogs.
Yep.
Ah, kitty. I just found my cat. She landed on my lap.
Give me a investigation or survival, your choice.
They're both +1, so I'll just go with survival. That is a 20.
Nice! With a 20, not only do you manage to find 2 frogs that you can munch on, you do find heavy footprints leading off into the shrubs and the deeper forest.
Karma. I think I found something.
Oh. Okay.
Footprints.
There are
He
a
does not
lot.
mention the frogs.
There are a lot of footprints here.
Yeah, but from this way.
Oh. Yeah,
A trail.
The footprints continue in like to the northwest. Not too far away. Like they seem to vanish under this broken rope bridge, and then continue behind, like across it.
Okay. I think.
Did I even? I don't think I loaded that in. Give me a moment.
Oh no. While you're loading that in, I'm going to mute for like 2 minutes and have a quick unhydrated break.
Yep. I was going to suggest that since I haven't loaded that in, and it doesn't look like I have actually saved that map. That if we
Oh, no.
want to wrap it up
Wrap
for
it
the
up? Yep,
first, yeah, and
absolutely.
do favorite moments after a quick break, because I also need to unhydrate real quick.
Excellent.
Mostly
I'll be right
because
back.
my migraine is preventing me from reading the next part in the adventure.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So
Yeah.
let's unhydrate, wrap up, and pick it up next time.
Yep.
Okay.
Uh,
Be right back.
So yeah, we are going to take a quick break, and then we're going to be doing favorite moments, which is one of my favorite parts of D&D. If you have favorite moments, please put them in the chat. We shall be right back after unhydrating, and I'm so sorry that we cut it a bit short, but I have migraine with aura, and the aura is preventing me from reading anything right now. So, well, accurately reading anything right now. But yeah, if you have favorite moments, please put those in the chat, and we shall be right back. I am back. Let's see if Terris is soon as well. I hope you've enjoyed it so far.
I'm sort of here. I've just got to fix a thing.
Okay, that's fair.
Broke my door.
How did you manage that?
Okay, I think that's fixed-ish. I'll be right back over. It's a little bit broken already, and I'm still waiting on a spare part to fix it.
That's fair. Yeah, I hope everyone has enjoyed it so far. I've had a lot of fun with this first. It's always a little bit awkward with the first session, just getting to know things, and I thought I had loaded in this.
Trying to fix my terrible accent that won't work for me.
I realized that I've loaded in the wrong map, so I need to go and find the other one.
Goodness.
Yeah, I have a map for another campaign that I accidentally loaded in instead.
And you don't want to show that because I'm probably in the game
Yeah.
it's for, and it's
Yeah, you're in that campaign. It's on hiatus right now, but yeah, it's from the Shadowlands one.
ooh.
In which I last time dropped the village on top of my players. Yes, the entire village.
Wrong character. Sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, I dropped an entire village on top of the players at that, or the PCs
Which
at that
was
time.
epic.
It was a lot of fun. But yeah, let's do favorite moments. Let's start with you, Terris.
Okay.
One for you. First.
I think my favorite me moment or Frimlin moment is probably him scolding Karma.
Aw.
Just not scolding, but you know, that playful banter that they've got. I love that.
Yeah, that's fun. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, I think my favorite Frimlin, that's the name. I love the vicious mockery. I'm a sucker for a good vicious mockery. That was ace. Just. I also like the beginning of an accent, but that vicious mockery was just spectacular.
It had the accent down, and then I've lost it somehow.
Yeah.
Probably in the nap, I've lost it. But, yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm always worried about doing vicious mockery with bards because I'm not very good at insults.
For me, it's more of a I'm either not good or people get offended.
Oh well, offense is fine.
Yeah.
Let them get offended. Nah.
Not that I would use like ism, like you'd never punch down, but people take offense on for weird stuff, even though they say they
Offense
okay.
to weird things.
Yeah.
I earlier today had someone take offense to the fact that I ride horses. So like, people are weird.
Yeah. I mean, I've had people take offense to me being a female presenting DM, so I know. We got one from Corsair's Cove. Favorite terrace, the telling off of the monkeys. Yes, I like that one too.
Thank you, Corsair.
Yeah, that was.
We love you.
Yes, we do. Of course, if you haven't been over to Corsair's Cove, you need to go check them out. They are amazing.
Oh, and my favorite chat moment was Corsair, Josh, just, yes, the eyes, the vulnerable spot on the statue, and then a few moments later, just, I'm going to take back my sarcastic comment.
Yeah, I'm just going like, oh, you did what with the rapier? Okay, that blade is gonna be dull as shit now. It's a good thing there's no durability in D&D.
This is true. So, Ardana.
Yes.
Favorite you moment?
Favorite me moment? I always enjoy doing animal voices.
Yes,
And
you're so good at them.
thank you. And that whole I like that whole opening scene because I figured we needed some form of action sequence at the start, and having flying monkeys steal a bard's instrument, yeah, it just fit. And of course, you were going to cast Speak with Animals.
It's my go-to spell.
It has served you well in a lot of campaigns.
In a lot of bardic campaigns, yes.
Yeah.
And, yes, my absolute favorite you moment was when, I keep trying to call him Fuzzmuffin, but Fuzzmuffin is my rat. Karma. You haven't met the rat yet, people. He has a rat.
Yeah.
But when, Karma, at the end there, Nelly took Frimlin's head off to try and get a bug. That he missed.
Yes. He got a 4 on that. Even a bug has, like, higher dex than that.
I love Karma so much.
Ah, thank you. I had so much fun playing Karma.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you as a roleplay partner in this.
Aw,
so.
Thank you. I feel the same. I mean, with the amount of shenanigans we get up to in Dread's chat.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And we have one from Corsair's Cove. Karma's whole characterization. Yeah, the slothful chameleon boy. I figured as much because, like, he's cold-blooded. And they live in a rainforest. So it's gonna be warm. So you would think that he would be, like, active. But no.
Embodiment of the fat old cat that doesn't want to get out of the sunny spots.
Yes. I love the part where you're like, yeah, you chased a sunny spot across the village for a whole day.
Yes.
Like, dude, there are other sunny spots. You're in a forest. There are gonna be other sunny spots. But no, that one. And
the thing is that I've actually got a cat that will do that. Chase the same sunny spot as it moves across the house. Just window to window.
Yeah, mine won't. He will just move from radiator to radiator.
Fair.
Right now he's sitting in the hallway glaring at me because I'm evil and won't let him play with my dice.
So evil.
Oh yeah. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun for...
This was, yes.
It was... it had a lot more... easier flow to it than I expected for a first session. So next time...
Probably because we've got a pretty good rapport with each other at this point.
Probably, yeah. And that massive raid from Dag.
Oh
Ah,
yeah, second favorite moment
yes,
for chat.
chat.
That massive dag raid. I'm
Yes.
going to have to give him something nice, and I don't know what.
Yeah, absolutely. Ah, my brain's still broken from that. I don't know what
I may
happened there.
try to art something for him, but my art is potato, so we'll see.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, but yeah, my head is not really working right now, so
Yep,
let's do some quick housekeeping stuff.
absolutely.
Tuesday, I will be appearing on Ardent Roleplay. For Jasper's Game Week. The DM is going to be Josh the Pirate, and I am so excited for it because I'm going to be playing it. Like, of the people at the table that I know of, who they are, it's going to be Josh the Pirate, Robert Hartley GM, and Dead Aussie Gamer.
That's amazing.
All
Also, I just have to say, Jasper's Game Week is an A-class thing to be a part of. Like,
yes, absolutely. I totally...
mental health and suicide prevention is so important.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, had I thought about it, I would probably have done something for it. But it completely escaped my mind because my own mental health was shite.
That's perfectly
But
fine. You've got to look after you first, Adana.
yeah, I know. But on that note, we are going to be doing a fundraiser this year again for the Trevor Project. All on June 1st, the fundraiser is going live, and then towards the end of June, we are going to be holding a one-shot to wrap it up, basically. And I think you're gonna enjoy that one-shot. It is going to be innuendos galore. I hope.
Playing Donovan in
Yes.
that one, I believe. Who is not a bard.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not. But yeah, I will be playing at Josh the Pirate's table. It's going to be at 4 a.m. Central European time, and I'm going to be dead on my feet. So Tuesday I will not be live streaming, but there will be a showing of part 5 of Never Sun Waves at noon. I will be basically waking up, pressing play, and then zombie myself through chat. If I don't respond, it's probably because I fell asleep again in my chair. So yeah, it's gonna be, it's like Nightbot is telling you, it's going to be between 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. AEST, or 4 to 7 a.m. Central European time. What else was I thinking? Then Wednesday we're gonna be back on schedule with some more world building, and then next Friday we're gonna be back with more of this campaign.
Yay!
And then on next Saturday is next Saturday is going to be session 2 of Odyssey of the Dragon Lords over on Tamir DM's channel. I hope you come on by for that one, where I am playing an Oread Ranger, and we are going to be chasing a giant boar. Because that sounds like a great idea.
Epic.
I want to thank everyone who followed today, and for the bits we got, for all the support you've shown so far. It was amazing. Thank you so much, everyone. And because we have now hit the 300 follower goal, we are going to be planning a 6-hour stream of Cards Against Humanity, Brawlhalla. There was one more game that we were talking about that I don't remember, but we're gonna have some amazing guests on.
Excellent.
I know that Zach and Jess from Dreaded GM's channel have expressed an interest to be in it. So yeah, Tamir, it's a boar, and we don't have a tank, and we have 2 sneaky shooty boys, but we don't have a tank.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Oh, my character's gonna be hiding. She's a ranger.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, it's a
Just
corrupted.
don't do what I do and try and tank with the bard.
Yeah. Rory's not
I
a
really
tank.
should make Laura a barbarian.
Yes. But yeah, let's see if we can find ourselves a raid target